This is what speechless looks like. I am speechless at the breadth of beauty that surrounds this place, far beyond my expectations when I was first shown the plans by a very enthusiastic new leader of this institution. Yanni used every chance he could to invite me over just for a cup of coffee or a little conversation. Want to see the latest art piece? And every single time, what else do you need now, Yanni? How can we get this done? And the vision that you and Alice showed me a number of years ago, I was a lieutenant governor. I said, I'll do my best, but to be governor and be able to answer the call for more help, working with our great legislators, it was one of the most proudest days of my life to say, yes, we can get this done. So I thank Yanni and Alice and so many others who came before in their very persuasive way. But I have one thing to tell you. You had me at hello. I've been a member since my family brought me here as a child. I had a family membership when my kids were just toddlers, so you had me already. I just enjoyed the visits. So to Yanni and Alice and, of course, Jeffrey Gunluck, I had a chance to say hello to your mom and your family, and Barbara, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is so extraordinary. And yes, you could have spent the money in some faraway place called California, but I don't think their governor could have felt the depth of gratitude that I have here today. So this is personal. This is my home. So thank you. And to our leaders, Brian Higgins, Crystal Peoples-Stokes, Sean Ryan, Mark Polencars, Byron Brown. My God, are they eloquent. Every single one of you lift our spirits with your words and their different perspectives on what this day means to you. And I thank you for being my partners, but also for being here today. I don't want to overlook NISCA, the Council on the Arts, for the $700,000. Can't say no to $700,000, right? To Catherine Nichols, our chair, and Mara McManus, I want to thank them for what they've done as well. I know I don't play basketball, Mayor. I don't think I'm ever going to really play basketball, although I do shoot around a little bit at the mansion. I'm a little vertically challenged, but that's all right. If I do like music, and with respect to, and apologies, I would say, to Prince and later the Bangles, this is just another Magic Monday. Because last Monday, we showed the world the new home of America's most beloved football team. This Monday, we show the world the home of the most unique and extraordinary art collections this country has ever seen. I can't wait till next Monday. As we gather here, you think about the 1905 building. I'm sure this lawn was filled with people who were so anxious to come here, coming in their carriages, bringing their families, having picnics, saying, my gosh, what an incredible ode to the past. It harkens the days of glory from the Greeks and the Romans and the architecture at its finest. Then in 1962, another governor, not from Buffalo, but Nelson Rockefeller, was able to see and witness this extraordinary building, and he was an art lover like no other. I didn't realize as I moved into the governor's residence about a year and a half ago that Picasso's Guernica had graced the halls of the governor's residence when he was governor. That's a lot of clout. I don't have it anymore, but I'd certainly take anything on loan that I can showcase. I'm going to do that. I want to show off the work, so just another hint here. But today, the confluence of these buildings that reflect a different period of time, this just says one thing. Buffalo, we've made our mark. We've arrived. This means something not today, but as you've heard from our speakers, for generations to come, because it says, Buffalo, you're a place that matters. You're a place that people from around the world will be talking about, as they should be. What we have in architecture, second to none. Culture and arts and diversity. Nobody can hold a candle to this place. A little more crudely, we really punch above our weight. But I travel this state. I spent a lot of time in New York City. Everybody has heard of this art gallery. And the new rebranding, the Buffalo AKG, is also well known. Now, my job as governor is to make sure that it's not just known in the art world or among us proud Buffalonians, but I want this to continue to be a draw for more tourists who maybe thinking the first stop is New York City. That's great. Go to New York City, see a play, just saw the Tonys. But make your way up here. There's a little nice place called Niagara Falls down the road, too. You might want to see one of the world's greatest wonders. But this is truly one of the world's greatest wonders right here in Buffalo. So let's not forget that. Let's be proud. Let's remember that no matter what people say, and what we've been through, and you've heard it all, it's been a rough, rough year for us. But what a culmination that demonstrates the human spirit of this community in this magnificent building. So I open with a song. I want to close with, I'm not singing it. Buffalo, don't stop believing. Don't stop believing in tomorrow, because better days are still ahead, but today is a milestone that none of us for the rest of our lives will ever forget. Congratulations to everyone who made the magic happen. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Governor Hochul, and thank you so much to all our extraordinary elected officials for your support. Without you, we would not have been able to reach this historic moment. I would like to take this moment to thank my colleagues, the incredible, brilliant, and tireless staff of the Buffalo AKG. All of you here, please stand up and wave. I've had the privilege to work with two deputy directors during my time here, Dr. Jolynn Hill and now Jillian Jones. I couldn't do the work I do without you. Thank you for being at my side, at the side of our team. You are incredible. I also want to recognize two staff members who officially work for OMA, but actually they work for me, and that's Paxton, Sheldal, and Lawrence Sue. Please stand up. These are amazing architects. Where are you? They are somewhere here. All of you have devoted thousands of hours of hard work to bring us to this transformative point in time, this moment when, as a museum, we will become the future. Your work is what makes the Buffalo AKG the welcoming and inspiring museum that we have always aspired to be. Thank you for challenging me every day to be a better person. Over the last 3.5 years, hundreds of talented, skilled workers have built this campus we see around us under the leadership of our building partner, Gilbane Building Company, and with the support of our owner's representative, ARC Building Partners. Thank you, Gilbane. Thank you, ARC. And thank you, Vince. On behalf of the Buffalo AKG and the people of Western New York, I thank you for your work. The fruits of your labor, as has been noted, have changed the fabric of our environment for generations to come. You are artists in your own right, and it has been a privilege to work alongside you, sometimes literally alongside you, to bring this project to completion. I would also like to thank the brave artists who give the Buffalo AKG its raison d'etre. You are our guiding light, and we aspire to share your creations with the world. For our final performance of the day, we will again hear from the incredibly talented Vox Fortura. In a few moments, they will sing Heroes by David Bowie. Bowie first recorded Heroes in 1977 in East Berlin. The song tells the story of two lovers who meet at the Berlin Wall and try hopelessly to find a way to be together. Bowie returned to Berlin in 1987 to perform in a 3-day open-air concert in front of the Reichstag. The song he chose to share with the thousands of Berliners yearning for a freer world was Heroes. 2 years later, the Berlin Wall would fall. Of course, a vast and complex web of historical forces led to the fall of the Berlin Wall. But when Bowie died in 2016, the German Foreign Ministry credited him and this performance with helping to harden these forces of history and remove the barriers, physical, philosophical, and ideological, that divide us. Art brings us together, it empowers us, it inspires us, and it changes the world. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Vox Fortura.
Oh, we can beat them. Sue, Northrop Knox, and Mimi Trujillo. If you would please proceed to the stage to get a pair of scissors. And Karen Spalding. Is Karen Spalding here?
I'm coming up in between you guys. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Off to the side, Mike? Can you stay to the side? That's okay? Yeah. Okay, everybody, heads up. Everybody, please look toward the podium. Nice big smiles. When I count down on 3,